2000 BMW M3 GTR E46. Imagine it's the early 2000s. BMW is neck-deep in the American Le Mans series, facing off against Porsche, a rivalry that's as fierce as it gets. Porsche had the upper hand, but BMW wasn't about to roll over. Their solution? The 2000 BMW M3 GTR E46, a car that wasn't just a racer, but a weapon of domination. This beast wasn't supposed to exist on public roads, but racing rules demanded BMW make a street-legal version. And when they did, they only produced 10 of them, just enough to meet the requirements. Under the hood was a game-changer, a 4.0-liter V8 engine, a shocking departure from BMW's usual inline-six engines in the M3 lineup. This power plant roared with 493 horsepower, catapulting the car to 186 miles per hour at full tilt and blasting from 0 to 60 in just 3.8 seconds. It wasn't just powerful, it was impossibly light, with an aggressive aerodynamics package designed to hug corners like a track monster. When it first hit the scene, the price was jaw-dropping, $250,000 in 2001. But today, if you can even find one of the rumored 6 units in private collections, you're looking at a price tag north of $1.2 million. The M3 GTR wasn't just fast, it was controversial. It bent rules, caused uproar among competitors, and carved its name into motorsport legend. Owning one isn't just owning a car, it's owning a piece of rebellion. 1996 Porsche 911 GT1. Picture this, it's 1996 and Porsche is preparing for a showdown in the fiercely competitive GT1 racing class. Their rivals, McLaren and Ferrari, are setting the bar high. But Porsche, never one to back down, decides to build a car that could dominate the track while still being legal on the streets. Enter the 1996 Porsche 911 GT1, a car that's as rare as it is revolutionary. The heart of this road-going racer was a 3.2-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, adapted straight from its track sibling. With 536 horsepower on tap, this beast roared from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 3.7 seconds and could reach a top speed of 193 miles per hour. But what made it even more unique was its design. Part 911, part Le Mans prototype, with swooping aerodynamics that looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. Here's the kicker. Porsche only built 20 units of the Straubing version in 1997. Back then, it came with a staggering price tag of $912,000, an amount that put it out of reach for all but the most dedicated enthusiasts. Fast forward to today, and these cars are virtually priceless, often fetching over $5 million at auction. In fact, one recently sold for a jaw-dropping $12 million, a testament to its status as a collector's dream. For anyone lucky enough to sit behind the wheel, the 911 GT1 Straubing version offered an unparalleled experience. The raw, visceral power of a race car, balanced with just enough refinement to make it street legal. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement of Porsche's dominance in engineering and innovation. 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. The year is 1997, and Mercedes-Benz is determined to make history in the FIA GT Championship. The result of their ambition was the 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, a car that didn't just compete, but dominated the racing scene. As per homologation rules, Mercedes had to create a street-legal version of their track monster. The result? A hypercar so extreme, it left even seasoned enthusiasts awestruck. Beneath its striking aggressive body was a 6.9-liter V12 engine, pumping out a colossal 612 horsepower and 572 pound-feet of torque. This beast could roar from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds and reach a top speed of 214 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. The aerodynamics, honed by countless hours of wind tunnel testing, allowed it to carve through corners with precision that few other road cars could match. Mercedes produced only 25 units of the CLK GTR for the road, with an eye-watering launch price of $1.5 million, a record-breaking figure for its era. Today, the value has skyrocketed, with some examples fetching over $8 million at auction. One pristine unit sold recently for $10 million, cementing its place as one of the most sought-after hypercars ever made. But the CLK GTR wasn't just about raw numbers, it was about pedigree. Every curve, every feature, and every ounce of power reflected its racing DNA. It wasn't a car for the faint of heart. It was an unfiltered, adrenaline-packed experience a direct descendant of a machine built to conquer the world's toughest tracks. 1985 Audi Sport Quattro S1 E2. The year is 1985 and the World Rally Championship, WRC, is at the height of its golden era. Audi, a dominant force in Group B rallying, introduces the 1985 Audi Sport Quattro S1 E2, a machine engineered to conquer the toughest stages and push the limits of rally performance. This wasn't just a car, it was a beast designed to defy gravity and physics alike. The heart of the Sport Quattro S1 E2 was its 2.1-liter inline-5 turbocharged engine, which churned out a mind-blowing 591 horsepower, a figure unheard of for rally cars at the time. Paired with Audi's revolutionary Quattro all-wheel drive system, the S1 E2 could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds, even on loose gravel. Its aggressive aerodynamics, complete with a massive rear wing, gave it the stability needed to handle high-speed corners and jumps that would terrify lesser cars. Audi built only 20 road-going versions of the Sport Quattro to meet homologation rules, making it one of the rarest rally-inspired vehicles ever. At its launch, it cost approximately $80,000, a small fortune in the 1980s. Today, these legends trade hands for well over $500,000, with pristine examples sometimes surpassing the $1 million mark. This car didn't just win rallies, it rewrote the rulebook for performance cars. It became a symbol of Audi's technological prowess and a fan favorite for its wild, untamed energy. Even decades later, the Sport Quattro S1 E2 remains a dream car for rally enthusiasts and collectors alike. 1980 Porsche 959. The 1980s were a golden age of automotive innovation, and Porsche was determined to lead the charge. Enter the 1980 Porsche 959, a car so advanced that it wasn't just a supercar, it was a technological masterpiece that set the benchmark for decades to come. Born from Porsche's Group B rally ambitions, the 959 became a symbol of cutting-edge engineering and unparalleled performance. Beneath its sleek, understated body, the 959 packed a 2.85-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, generating an impressive 444 horsepower. Equipped with Porsche's advanced PSK all-wheel drive system, the 959 could launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds, topping out at a mind-bending 197 miles per hour. In the 1980s, these figures were the stuff of science fiction. The innovation didn't stop there. The 959 featured adjustable ride height, sophisticated aerodynamics, and lightweight materials like Kevlar and aluminum. Each car was hand-assembled, with Porsche sparing no expense to ensure perfection. Initially priced at around $225,000, the 959 was the most expensive production car of its time. But Porsche actually lost money on every unit sold. Production costs far exceeded the sticker price. Today, these marvels fetch between $1.5 and $2 million at auction, with pristine examples occasionally exceeding $3 million. With only 292 road-going units produced, the 959 remains one of Porsche's rarest and most coveted creations. It wasn't just a car, it was a glimpse into the future, a machine that proved the impossible was within reach. 1950 BMW 507. The 1950s were a transformative era for BMW, and amidst a landscape of post-war recovery, the brand sought to redefine itself as a manufacturer of world-class luxury vehicles. Enter the 1950 BMW 507, a car that wasn't just a vehicle, it was a rolling work of art. Designed by Albrecht von Gortz, the 507's timeless curves and elegant proportions captured the hearts of enthusiasts and celebrities alike. Under its stunning aluminum bodywork, the 507 packed a 3.2-liter V8 engine capable of producing 150 horsepower. While modest by modern standards, this engine gave the car a top speed of 122 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest roadsters of its time. Coupled with a smooth 4-speed manual transmission, the 507 was a joy to drive, whether cruising along coastal roads or carving through mountain passes. But exclusivity came at a price. The 507 was outrageously expensive in its day, costing approximately $10,500, more than a typical house in the 1950s. With production costs spiraling out of control, BMW struggled to sell the car. Ultimately, only 252 units were built, making the 507 one of the rarest BMW models ever produced. Today, it's a collector's dream, with pristine examples fetching upwards of $2 million at auction. The 507 was more than just a car, it was a statement of sophistication and luxury. It's no wonder icons like Elvis Presley were among its owners, further cementing the car's place in automotive history. 1950 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gowing. The 1950s were a transformative time for Mercedes-Benz as they sought to establish themselves as leaders in both luxury and performance. Their answer? The 1950 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gowing. A car that wasn't just ahead of its time, it practically invented the concept of the supercar. Launched in 1954, the Gowing became an icon, revered for its innovation, elegance, and exclusivity. The 300 SL featured a revolutionary 3.0-liter inline-six engine equipped with a direct fuel injection, a first for a production car. This cutting-edge system enabled the Gowing to produce 215 horsepower, catapulting it to the top speed of 161 miles per hour, making it the fastest production car of its era. The car's lightweight tubular space frame, paired with its dramatic upward opening doors, not only enhanced performance, but also gave it its iconic appearance. Initially priced at $6,820, the Gowing was a luxury few could afford in the 1950s. Despite its high cost, Mercedes produced 1,400 units between 1954 and 1957. Today, the Gowing is among the most sought-after classic cars, with pristine examples commanding prices upwards of $1.5 million, and rare variants fetching even more at auction. The 300 SL wasn't just a car, it was a statement of Mercedes-Benz's commitment to engineering excellence and performance innovation. It remains a pinnacle of automotive history and a must-have for collectors. 1990 Audi RS2 Avant. In the 1990s, the idea of a high-performance wagon was nearly unthinkable, but Audi had other plans. Enter the 1990 Audi RS2 Avant, a car that shattered conventions and redefined what a family car could be. Developed in collaboration with Porsche, this unassuming wagon was an engineering marvel that combined practicality with blistering performance. Beneath its understated exterior lay a 2.2-liter inline-5 turbocharged engine, tuned by Porsche to deliver 311 horsepower. Paired with Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system, the RS2 could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds, faster than most sports cars of its time. Its top speed, a respectable 162 miles per hour. Porsche also contributed to the RS2 suspension, brakes, and wheels, ensuring it could handle corners as confidently as a 911. Audi produced just 2,891 units of the RS2 Avant between 1994 and 1995, making it a rare gem. Originally priced at around $70,000, its value has skyrocketed among collectors, with pristine examples now selling for over $100,000. The RS2 Avant wasn't just fast, it was groundbreaking, paving the way for today's high-performance wagons. With its Porsche pedigree and Audi engineering, the RS2 Avant remains a cult classic, revered by enthusiasts for its understated looks and jaw-dropping performance. 2000 Mercedes-Benz CLK DTM AMG. In the early 2000s, Mercedes-Benz dominated the DTM racing scene, and to celebrate their success, they created a car that brought the track to the streets. The 2000 Mercedes-Benz CLK DTM AMG. Produced in limited numbers, this car was a rare blend of raw performance and luxury, built for those who craved adrenaline-fueled exclusivity. The CLK DTM AMG was powered by a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 engine, producing a staggering 582 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. This monstrous powertrain propelled the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds and delivered a top speed of 200 miles per hour. Its aggressive aerodynamics, widened body, and track-tuned suspension were directly inspired by its DTM counterpart, ensuring razor-sharp handling on both road and circuit. Mercedes produced only 100 coupes and 80 convertibles, making the CLK DTM AMG one of the rarest AMG models ever. Initially priced at around €236,000, these cars are now collector's items, with auction prices often exceeding $750,000 for well-preserved examples. The CLK DTM AMG wasn't just a car, it was a statement of racing pedigree and unrelenting power. Even today, it remains one of the most coveted and awe-inspiring vehicles in Mercedes-Benz's storied lineup. 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS Club Sport. At the pinnacle of Porsche's engineering mastery lies the 2018 911 GT2 RS Club Sport, a car designed to dominate the track and embody the purest form of motorsport performance. Unveiled in 2018 as a limited production race car, the Club Sport pushes the boundaries of what a 911 can achieve. Powered by a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, the GT2 RS Club Sport produces a jaw-dropping 700 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Mated to a 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, this beast rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. With its lightweight construction, massive rear wing, and advanced aerodynamics, the Club Sport is purpose-built for precision and speed, achieving a top speed of 211 miles per hour on the track. Only 200 units of the GT2 RS Club Sport were produced, making it one of the rarest and most exclusive Porsche models ever. Priced at approximately $478,000 at launch, its value has surged, with collectors willing to pay over $1 million for this motorsport marvel. The 911 GT2 RS Club Sport isn't just a car, it's a track-only masterpiece that represents Porsche's relentless pursuit of perfection. Its rarity, performance, and engineering brilliance make it the ultimate crown jewel in this countdown of rare German performance cars.